So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap? Not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run it with Davis. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground once more, it's Davis. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll go again with Davis.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
3-19, hey! 5-51, 5-51. West right hit. Go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go. 331, 331. Tonight.
Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
when you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Davis now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. And 19.
He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
2nd and 10. This is Davis. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Here's Davis. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Darnold going to throw right away. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Back to throw, Darnold. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 32 that time.
Here we go.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Go side. Ready? Go ready.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. They'll look to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Darnold to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Darnold now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
We're outside. Ready? Make something happen. Come on. Big play. Ready? Ready? Like you've been here before. No, ready? I need the end zone or I'm going home.
Darnold from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. Throwing again is Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Johnson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. We're good. And 10, 319, ready for that?
Now it's Fields. Throw left side taken in by Miller. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Fields. Got his man. It's Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Second and 10.
Here we go, Smith. You got 5-2-1, 5-2-1, 12, go. Go.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Fields going to move him around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And now an audible here into something else. On the give, it's Warren. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. From the 50, here's Fields. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A handoff for Warren. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second and 8. Fields. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, 29 yards. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now Darnold. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Holt. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Darnold. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Go, set. Yo, lady. Oh, lady.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Keep going.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
Now it's Darnold. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jeremy Shockey as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8.
15. Steelers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And the Steelers first down.
Here we go. Yes. Chip's clear.
Fields now to throw. He's able to find Miller. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made in intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Here we go. Hey, Monday. Go.
To throw is Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
No receivers open, so Rue's forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Here's Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
222.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. And here we go on fourth down, Fields. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Steelers first
Here we go.
First and 10.
Fields changing the play.
Right.
Now a run with Warren. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to throw, Fields. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens, 30 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead here this third quarter.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Here we go.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Extend.
And now they'll shift things around.
Mini base. Widen up. Press. Punch right. Hey, Chair. Out. Let's go. West right. No Mars.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw, Darnold. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We're going to sign. Lady. 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 Lady.
And Darnold just beating the play clock. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A good action to this point in the third quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
And the Seahawks first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Darnold to throw again. Again, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Darnold. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. It's the fridge, William Perry, putting the quarterback on ice as he gets in to record the sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Darnold from the gun. That is caught. It's a tight end, Jeremy Shockey. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jeremy Shockey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
22, Steelers 18.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
For Seattle.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Field's going to change things up here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bothering him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run it. Warren on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And two big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. All eyes on Fields. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that third timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
They work now on 2nd and 9. And Darnold wants to throw the football. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Gets through, and now an opening. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. 3-19. That's it. Let's go. 11.
Now Fields. That's caught right side. It's long. And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here we go. Go.
Here's Fields. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Extend. Up.
Back to throw. Fields. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
19 windy. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Mayday. Hey, never mind, Monday. EQ. Hey, Ken. Go.
He's back to throw. Now Fields going to run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here we go, son. Hey, 5-51.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here we go. 1st and goal.
That's right. Here we go. Right.
He'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game